Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL. The RPO will get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Defense. Automatic 1st down.
first and 10. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from 30 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the second time. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From the 33, here's second and 4. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Third and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that third and 1.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Big hole to run through there on third and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front, and it opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy first down.
Here's first and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On play action, Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's first and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he gets this up close to the 40. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama, there for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. The motion man here is Bourne. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 49er first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Eagles, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, 49ers.
49er first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. But he stopped him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give it to McCaffrey on the option. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Blankenship on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Eagles, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive, as they'll begin here with first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official. And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught, really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Throwing on first down is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The 49ers out for the punt. Cooper DeJean deep to return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
Complete to Jahan Dotson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Hurts now. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He keeps it himself. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
Hurts pass. Complete to number 88, Dallas Goedert. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this 2nd half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he's got it at the 1. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
To number 88. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 2nd second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
49ers.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's send a tight end in motion right. Purdy going to keep this one himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On the handoff, it's Robinson.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The 49ers down to punt this one. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Whatever they've talked
line.
about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Now Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This has really been the story of the entire game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it's been poor play calls, poor execution. I mean, really just a overall poor offensive performance across the board.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll go again with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. Now he'll run it. And a nice run. And close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Gain of 6.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. And now the punting unit will come up.
For San Francisco.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. A first down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And run at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 1.
You know, it's really surprising to see him, of all people, let that one go. You just don't see him drop many balls. I mean, really, regardless of the circumstance. So, yes, there was contact. Yes, they timed it up perfectly, but typically that's a ball he's able to hold on to.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. We're able to get the third down conversion.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Hurts. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. Up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
To the air again. Hurts. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for another Eagles First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll take, and he's hinged! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back in this one. It's 17-7.
17. Eagles 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play, and a 49er first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Tight end motioning left. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
You have a tight end motioning left here. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. A ball deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On 4th down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. Now Hurts going to call his own number.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got this one complete to Goddard. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now, Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He takes off. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Third, they need 8. Here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Gotta have it. 4th and 4. Now Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.